Researchers call them boomerang or failure to launch children, the kids who stay in or return to their parental home well into young adulthood. And as Norman Hermont reports, it's a phenomenon that's increasingly common throughout the Western world.
Shawnee Tremaine's small cottage has all the comforts of home. In fact, it is at home. Her parents' home, that is. A year after moving out, she came back.
Hello.
When my parents kind of made it okay for me to move back home, I took them up on that offer.
Tremaine is a classic boomerang kid, driven home after trying to juggle living costs and studying.
When you leave home for the first time, you're leaving as a child, and if you come back, you're coming back as an independent adult, and you have to fit back into that dynamic of being a kid.
The stereotype of boomerang and failure to launch kids who never leave is not good.
You live with your parents?
Is that a problem?
University of Melbourne researchers looked at studies over 15 years that sampled 2 million people.
Across the entire Western world, we're finding that young adult children are living with their parents much later than they were 20, 50 years ago.
Fellow researcher Katherine Byrne knows all about it. At 24, she also still lives at home. It works for her family, but many others have trouble with the combination of children who feel trapped at home and parents who feel they don't contribute.
That tension then in the expectations and the roles then tends to lead to a lot of conflicts.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Mum. Look, I made shortbread.
Yum.
Some parents are concerned their children are missing out on important life lessons. Liz Brentnell's daughter, Caitlin, has lived at home all through university.
There's a different kind of dynamic that helps you grow up when you actually don't have the family home to fall back on.
But she also knows right now her daughter would struggle to afford to live on her own. There's no launch scheduled yet. Norman Hermont, ABC News.